Previously on One Life to Live.
Are you still interested in that outside job? When do I start?
I want you to stop blaming my mother for what you did.
Will had exactly the same reaction.
There's no way that Ray Cummings is my mother.
Arrest him. Blair for trying to kill my son, and Manning for trying to cover it up.
Max is not your son.
You look happy.
What was so important that Christian had to leave right now?
Drink up, and you'll be feeling no pain in no time.
Here's to no pain. Hey!
Who served you this? If Chris served you this, I'm gonna kill him.
Please.
Freeze.
Take it nice and slow. Put the box down and keep your hands where I could see them. Now turn around. Real slow.
Go away. Sky. It's Miss Chandler to you. Now, this is not an invitation to have a heart-to-heart chat. You just turn around and you leave.
I can't do that.
Althea Chandler was my mother, and Adam Chandler is my father.
Yes. That is absolutely true in all the ways that matter the most. But the simple fact is, I brought you into this world. You are my daughter. I can prove it to you.
Awfully quiet in here. Is it something I said?
You damn psycho. What are you saying about my boy?
Okay, Max is not your boy. He took your money. He took your name. You know what? Let's just call it what it is. He took you.
You watch who you're calling fake. Hold it! Fraud's a serious accusation. Manning, I think you better have proof.
Oh, right. Did I forget to say that Blair was in on it from the very beginning? Right. She told me, and she told me that I got to tell everybody with some kind of a computer virus. But then she got cold feet. She came running back to me on these cold feet. She said, put the virus back in the bottle. And I kept the bottle. It's right here. It's all there. How to make $1 billion. All you need is some fancy paperwork. Oh, and the sucker of the century. That would be you.
Any fool can put anything on a computer. But you want to turn this phony wedding into a 3-ring circus, fine. But you leave my family out of this.
You tell him, Pop. What do you say we leave Manning to his lies and go home?
I'm with you, son.
No. I think you better stay put. And there's one person here that might be able to clear all this up. Well, Blair?
Everything that Todd just said is a lie.
Oh, right. There's an objective opinion.
You didn't shoot Max.
No.
And you weren't involved in some plot to scam my family.
No. And neither was Max. They say he loves you. He's a Buchanan through and through.
That's right, Bo. We took a DNA test. Stay out of it, Davison. I'm gonna need a test tube to tell me who my son is. I know it. You got it, Benji? I know it.
Please, everyone, can we just stop this?
Please, remember Ace's heart.
Yeah, no reason to get excited. Pa, Blair's telling the truth.
So, at the very least, this calls for a closer look at Sky's case, don't you think?
Well, I can save you the time there. Sky didn't shoot Max. Todd did.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about
See,
that.
I was there. I walked in. Max was lying there on the floor, and...
And what? You better make this good, Blair.
And Todd, he suddenly appeared out of nowhere. He told me to let him die.
What a stinker.
And who planted the gun at Sky?
Well, that was me. I did that.
Yeah, it was, and you know it.
Uh-huh. Wow, look at this. First she shoots Max in the back, and now she's trying to save his neck. True love. You don't honestly think that you can go back to being Mrs. Make-Believe Buchanan, do you, huh?
Look who's talking here. Why are you even listening to Todd?
Because you and Max have a history of being con artists. You tried to pull one over on Asa before.
You don't know how much you can trust me. That's your problem.
No, my problem, Max, is I know exactly how much I can trust you.
Thanks, bro.
You know, you've never tried to be a brother to me, Max. Or an uncle to Kevin, Joey, Jessica. You've always been totally focused on Pa. And that put with what Manny's just saying here, see, that worries me. So this is your chance right now. Convince me that you are who you say you are. Make me believe it.
I don't have to convince you of anything. The only thing I care about is my pa's opinion.
I'm gonna tell you, Bo. My opinion hasn't changed one little bit.
Well, I'll change it right now. There are other people who know the truth. People who have their own reasons for letting Max get away with it. Come on, people, don't be shy. You know who you are. So do I.
Why don't you just leave me alone, okay? And while you're at it, how about laying off Christian?
Okay, so was Chris that served you this drink then?
If he's a magician, do you see him behind the bar? Do you see him anywhere?
Okay, so you're saying it was that guy right there that
I'm
poured
saying
you
it's
this?
none of your business. I'm 18.
Exactly, and the drinking age is 21.
So, when did you become a cop?
I'm not, okay? I'm your brother, and I'm trying to look after you.
Well, I already have somebody to look out for me. Her name's Mom, remember? The blonde lady who we kept running into when we were growing up? The one you talked to Colin about?
What are you talking about? Who says I talked to Colin?
Let me see. Colin?
You went to him?
Guess he's a popular guy these days.
Jen, you know he's dangerous. Why would you go anywhere near him?
Guess what? I can take care of myself, okay? He told me that he told you some stuff about Mom. And that you didn't believe it, or that you didn't want to believe it.
Yeah, okay, well, that stuff's not really important right now, okay?
Mom in a prison cell for the rest of her life, that's not important. Did she do it, Will? Did she kidnap Nora?
We're not talking about that. What we're talking about right now is we're talking about your drinking.
Look who's changing the subject. What was Colin trying to tell us the other night at Daddy's house? What's this big secret that no one wants to tell me about? Is it that all the things people are saying about Mom, that they're true?
No, people say a lot of things, okay? That doesn't mean that you need to listen to them.
I know that look. You're not telling me something.
No, there's nothing that you need to know.
I'm not your baby sister anymore. If I want the truth, I'll hear it. If I want a drink, I'll drink it. Fine, there are other bars in town.
Jen, Jen.
Tell me the big secret. You owe me $5.
She isn't being very fair to you.
Well, none of this is very fair on anyone, Jess.
I kind of noticed you didn't defend your mother this time.
Yeah, because of Jen. She was already upset. I didn't want to bring that up, too.
Right, but all you would have had to say is she wasn't involved in the kidnapping. Still believe that, don't you?
You? Yep, me. Christian Alejandro Vega.
So what happens now, officers? You're gonna push me up against the wall, frisk me, beat me up in the squad car?
I told you to stay away from him.
I'm doing my job, Antonio.
Receiving stolen goods, that's your job? How about the hijacking? Did you know about that, too?
Hijacking? What hijacking?
Christian, stop. Don't say anything else. Antonio, let me do this.
Christian Vega, you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Officers Vega, Pellegrino. What's going on here?
Oh, nice try, RJ, but I think the whistling was a little bit much.
Okay, but I don't understand. Why are you arresting my employee?
We're impounding this merchandise, RJ.
My liquor delivery? Why? What, did W bring back prohibition? Yeah, that's right. Everything in the boxes and on the truck is bought and paid for. I do have a bill of sale.
You got tipped off, and I'm gonna find out how.
Wow. Roseanne Delgado. Looks like I got here at just the right time, huh? I was in the neighborhood, so I figured I'd pop by for a drink.
Sorry, Colin, but I don't have anything to drink.
Ba-bam.
And I don't have a corkscrew.
Pa-pow. Now, don't tell me you don't have glasses.
Colin, if you're here for more than just a drink, then get out.
Whoa. Just slow down, okay? Let's just start with a drink first, and then we'll see what happens. But I'm not promising you anything.
Colin, Antonio and I are seeing each other again, and things are going really good for us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good for you. Antonio seems like a nice guy. But, you know, with the hours that he keeps, I'm sure he's not always around for companionship when you need him. Like now, for instance.
I love him, Colin.
Hey, I understand. Look, I understand completely. I loved my wife. And, you know, I always made that clear to all the other women in my life. But, you see, you don't have that problem because you're not married.
I don't want to hurt Antonio.
Well, Antonio doesn't always have to know what you're up to, does he?
I don't want to keep secrets from him either.
Oh, so you told him about our last little time together, huh?
I didn't know what I was doing that night, Colin.
Oh, no, you see, I disagree, because for a woman who didn't know what she was doing, you did it extremely
You got me
well.
drunk.
No, you got yourself drunk. I just happened to be there. But hey, we had a good time, right? Are you getting ready to take a shower? Because, you know, I could join you. I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna go shut it off, and then you're leaving.
Yeah. We'll see about that one.
You were just supposed to be RJ's bartender. What are you doing here?
I'm not just a bartender, Antonio. I manage the bar.
Right. Right, are you in on his illegal business?
Oh, come on, what about Duke?
You shut up! Did you know about the heist? Talk to me, Chris.
I thought you said I had the right to remain silent.
Don't protect him. Despite what you think, he is not your friend.
Okay, Christian, listen. These officers don't have enough grounds to hold you, let alone arrest you. And while I'm on the subject, take those cuffs off of him. Now, this is a day I will have to remember. It's not often you see a law-abiding officer in Landview.
Let's go.
Oh, wait now. Aren't you forgetting something?
And what could that possibly be?
Your apology.
Apology?
Yes. Yes, apology. You barge in here, you disrupt my business, you harass and nearly arrest an innocent employee. I should file a complaint. But I will settle for a simple I'm sorry. And I think you should start, Officer Vega.
Don't you want to even know why I'm so certain that you're my daughter?
Not interested.
Well, if you would just listen to me, I could tell you the whole
should
thing.
I?
Because if you don't, I probably will follow you all over town. I may even follow you around the world until you do. Fine. Fine, you tell me this nonsense. But you promise me this. You tell me now, and you never mention it again. Do you recognize this? Yes. Yes, Todd showed me his. Are they giving them out as party favors
Todd's
today?
was a copy. This is the original. And this is the proof of what I'm about to tell you. Well, I didn't have a very good childhood. I got my braces off one year, and I fell in love the next. And, well, I got pregnant. I was alone and scared and totally unprepared for it. And you know what I think? I think if I had been allowed to decide about the fate of my child, I may very well have given her up for adoption.
Wait a second. What are you saying? Your child wasn't adopted?
You see, the family that raised me didn't care very much for me, and certainly didn't care for my child. I was an embarrassment to them, obviously. I mean, I was unmarried, I was pregnant. They wanted that baby to just disappear like it never existed. Well, they hid me away throughout the pregnancy. And when I finally gave birth, they told me that my child had died. I believed them. I mean, why wouldn't I believe them? It was a few years ago that my Aunt Clarice, who was dying, decided she would tell me the truth. My family actually gave my baby to a doctor to dispose of any way he wanted. They neither knew or cared about where she was going to end up.
So it was an illegal adoption?
It was kidnapping. Kidnapping. And when I found out the truth, I was devastated. My ever so wonderful husband, Daniel, you remember Daniel, he said he would help me find her. Instead, he robbed me of all my money and just disappeared.
To Landview?
Well, had me chasing all over the place trying to track him down. But I did ultimately find this desk that the doctor owned. It was a desk that he kept the birth records in. He kept it in a Bible. This page was in that Bible, and Daniel got there before I did.
And tore out the page?
Yes.
So this page
is the original one. Didn't you ever wonder why Daniel was so friendly to you when you met him at the Palace Hotel?
What, are you claiming that it wasn't a coincidence?
No, hardly. He wanted me to pay for this page. That's why he had you at Crossroads that night, the night he was shot.
So he just disappeared and took all of your money?
No. Why would you ask me that?
Well, didn't you pay him for that?
No. No. It's actually Sophia who found this. It was near a grave site of Grace Davidson.
Oh, and I suppose she just came running to you
No,
with it.
she didn't. She gave it to John Sykes. John knew what this meant. John gave it to me. And now I'm giving it to you, Sky. It says here that my baby was sent to Althea and Adam Chandler. It says here that you're my daughter.
Well, all right then. Who wants to go first, huh? Sam? Were you a member of the secret society? Did they tell you a secret handshake, huh? Oh, did you get a decoder ring?
That's enough, Todd.
Yeah. How about you, sis? How much do you know? Okay, Mr. Universe, what do you know?
Todd, you have to stop this. I know you're hurting. I don't know why, but hurting other people is not going to help.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that one. Check out Renee here, huh? You look upset. Anything you'd like to share with the rest of the class?
Leave her alone.
Oh, I touched a nerve. Okay. All right. This is a bonus round now, folks. The questions get harder, but point scores will be double. What do you say, Renee, huh? Why did you do it? You knew Max wasn't your son, but you kept loyal to him. And don't you think that's a little sick, twisted? I mean, what about your loyalty to Asa? What about your loyalty to Bo? Don't you think it's time you told them the truth?
Go on, Renee. You tell this belly-crawling liar the truth, and tell him right where the hell it hurts. Max is ours. Say it!
We're all waiting.
Oh, Todd, for God's sake, just stop it.
Ma, you don't owe him any answers.
What the hell are you waiting for, woman? You tell him. Tell them all! Max here is our son!
She never told me that she was drinking. She always told me about everything, but she never told me about that.
Well, a lot of kids try drinking. I mean, not that it's right, it's wrong, but think about it. We did it.
Yeah, but I remember that.
Yeah.
How could I forget that? No, that's the thing with hers. And then when she came back, I wasn't here because I was going through all of my own things, and that made it even worse on her. I mean, look, if she's angry at Dad and she's angry at Mom, she can't come to me, then who's she going to go to?
Well, she seems pretty fearless.
She's not. That's what she wants you to think.
You know what? By you letting her know how much you care about her, I know that means a lot to her.
As I question my thoughts, I find no answers, only tears. As I question my thoughts,
it's all your fault, and we both know it. It's all your fault, and we both know it. It's all your fault, and we both know it.
what is happening to this thing? This thing I used to call my life.
You see, Sky? You're my birth child, my daughter.
Are you delusional?
There's nothing about that paper that's delusional.
This? Oh, please. You could have come up with this morning.
Why would I do that?
Because you're so crazed and desperate to have a child of your own that you're willing to say or do anything. First you tormented Max, now I'm kid for the day. I'm gonna give you a little piece of advice here. The next time, pick someone who actually feels sorry for you, not someone who's about 2 seconds from laughing in your face.
This isn't going to go away, Sky. And neither am I.
Now, you know, that isn't what you promised me.
Well, I know. I was hoping that this would convince you.
So, you weren't being honest with me.
I don't think you're being honest with yourself. You know what? You can hate me. You don't even have to like me.
Okay, it's a deal.
But I want you to open your mind to the truth. And then, you know what? You can hate me as much as you want. I will live with that. I will.
Well, that hate's gonna come easy whether you like it or not, Ray.
Do you remember the night that Myrtle and I came to see you at jail?
Oh, that's right. That would make Myrtle my grandma? No, I don't think so.
Myrtle and I came there because we wanted to tell you. You were just really upset and angry and... Oh, my God, I don't want to replace your family. I know how much Adam loves you.
You bet he does. When he finds out about this, oh, he's gonna destroy you.
Come on, let's not discuss this here.
There is nothing to discuss. Is Max my son? Yes or no?
Think of what this means, Mom.
I've been thinking about it for months. Lisa, no one cares in the whole world except maybe me. Cares for you, worries for you, looks after you more than Max. But no, Max is not our son.
Mom, where is this coming from? What are you doing? He's got you so confused you don't know what you're saying anymore.
Stop it! Stop it! I don't want to hear that word, especially from you! Asa, there were reasons I didn't tell you. There were so many reasons. Mac was ill from his aneurysm, and I thought as soon as he recovered, but then you had your heart surgery, and I was worried that it would kill you if I told you, and then you got strong, and I saw how much you loved him, and how much he loved and cared and was loyal for you. I mean, what son could love a father more?
Well, thank you very much, Renee. But don't you mean what son could love his money more?
You think Max would be clawing his way into this family if we were struggling to rub two nickels together?
Oh! I almost forgot the best part.
God, please, somebody just shut him up.
Todd, I think you done enough damage for one day. Let's go.
What, and leave without the happy ending?
What are you talking about?
Hey, Renee. I know you just lost one son, and I think you're better off without him, frankly, but whatever. I can get you a new one. The one you wanted from the very beginning.
You know who my son is.
You want me to apologize? First, let me do something I really have to apologize.
Wait! On behalf of myself and my partner, Officer Vega, I wish to apologize for any inconvenience we may have caused you as a result of our ongoing investigation.
I could do my own...
I know you can, Antonio, but at this moment, I strongly advise against it. What can I say, RJ? Mistakes happen, and we are sincerely sorry. Aren't we, Antonio?
Sure they had me. How did you know to switch the cargo at the last minute?
Christian, what you don't know, you don't know.
So where's the cargo now?
It's stowed. We'll move it when things cool down, but for now, you finish unloading the truck and then get back to the bar.
Quite a night, huh?
This is typical. in this line of work, but something good did come of it.
What?
Your loyalty was tested.
Could I pass?
We wouldn't be talking if you hadn't.
Right, cool.
No, I saved us. You didn't, so don't get cocky about it. You know how tests are. They always get harder.
Physical attraction, Roseanne. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just biology.
Don't touch me, Colin.
Well, now, you didn't mind when I touched you the last time. In fact, I remember you doing some pretty interesting touching on your own.
I was drunk and I was upset. I can't believe that you would even want to be with me like that, Colin.
Drunk and upset?
Yes.
You seem pretty turned on to me.
Get out. Now, or I will call the cops.
That's a great idea. That way I can tell him who's RJ's spy at the Lambview Police Department. What? I mean, you told? Oh, another secret that you're keeping from Antonio. You want to try for one more?
My father doesn't steal babies.
I never said he did.
Oh, you mess with me, I pull your hair out. You mess with my father, and he'll sue you to the grave. And he'll take care of that doddering old carnival fool at the same time.
I would really love to talk to Adam about all this. I'll do whatever it takes to make it easier for you.
You
Don't you
stay
understand
away
that?
from him. You stay away from my family, and you stay away from me.
Sky? Are you going to be all right?
You mean, am I going to drink?
Are you?
Oh, drop dead. Mommy.
Please, Todd. Please, don't do this. I know you're enjoying yourself now, but you will regret it later.
I may have some regrets about today, but this isn't one of them.
Please, if you know who my son is, please, I beg you, tell me.
I'll tell you, Renee. Unless, of course, you want to tell her. You know his name as well as I do.
You know?
Of course I know. Same man it's always been. Max.
No.
Max is my son. You thought you could play some games with me, Benji, huh?
What do you mean?
Filling your head full of a bunch of lies.
Max is the only one who's lied to you, Asa. He's lied to everybody.
The night in the tack room when you thought that I was, couldn't hear you when you said that Max was not my son. And that's what I saw in my dreams. So this is how you were going to take me away, huh? Not with bullets. With just a pack of damn lies.
Sure. It's the old divide and conquer routine. He can't get you as long as I'm around, so he's trying to turn you against me. Well, nice try, Benji, but we're not buying your lies today.
Yeah, I guess you have all the lies you need, huh, Max?
No, no, no. It is the truth. And I want it now.
Well, then you came to the right place. Anyone? Anyone at all? Well, well. Looks like I'm the only one with the guts enough to tell you.
Chris! Well? Chris! I need to talk to you.
I don't need to listen.
Yes, you do. I need to talk to you. Okay? I was in here a little bit ago, and you know what I saw?
No, I don't have a clue.
I saw my sister sitting in front of a drink. My 18-year-old sister, and you know I can get this place shut down over that.
Hey, Chad.
Yeah.
This guy says you served his underage sister. Is that true?
Who knows? She used a fake ID. Someone ordered for her. Take your pick.
How much does she have?
I don't know. I don't know. Could have been her first, could have been her 19th.
I can't believe I got you. I've been trying for weeks.
Sky, what is it? I've got a lot going on here.
So do I. You've got to come to Lambview, Daddy. There are people out to get you, out to get both of us.
Sky, no one is out to get you.
Yes, they are. They're saying I'm not your daughter.
Honey, I've got a lot, I've got a problem with Junior right now. I'll get there when I can.
Okay, Todd. You've dropped your share of bombshells for enough for one day, I'd say. So why don't you and I just go and continue this conversation somewhere else?
What are you going to do?
Just the two of us,
You going to grab me by the boot and here, drag me out the door?
Yeah. It's not a bad idea, as a matter of fact. Ben, you want to give me a hand here?
Oh, with pleasure.
Sorry, gentlemen. I can't let you do that. Manning's talking about my brother right now. I want to hear what he has to say. You're going to just let him stand here and hurt more people, Bo?
Oh, no. He can't hurt me any more than he already has. Please let him talk.
May I? All righty then. Your son, oh, and your brother, is closer than you think. In fact, he's in this very room right now. You want to meet him?